HQ, Agent Liev here. Clean slate protocol underway.
Copy that, Agent Liev. Green light. Extraction point confirmed.
I'm proceeding with the mission. Over.
Or will he just disappear? Not a bad plan, just in case. There he is. Oh, it's a... Yep, okay. It was just a nurse. The textures were just weird from a distance. Lighting. It almost looks like a Silent Hill nurse.
It does. I've been in here, right? Okay.
That might be intentional.
Probably it is, because this game has a ton of references in it.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to Reference Central yet. Reference Central is a fun time. We gotta get back into the city. Yeah. Back into the city.
Okay, I see the stairs on the map. I think they're the only stairs. So.
Yeah. Upstairs time. Dr.
Did I
Kimball.
save while I was back at the inventory?
I do not think so.
I fucking didn't. I'm going to save. I'm gonna go save because I know that hallucination is coming up and I hate it. And there's a chance that I will just get butt fucked by enemies. So.
Good point. I mean, maybe we should have a checkpoint before that, but I guess a hard save is not a bad plan.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about the checkpoint system, but whatever.
Remember, it did take us 2.5 hours, 5 episodes of gameplay to get to the first hard save.
Well, it's gonna slow down a little now.
It also took our first time like 4 hours. We were like, where is it?
It was
maybe 5.
ridiculously long.
Before we got to the
first
next
time.
section, I don't remember how long we even played the next section. We were just like, oh, cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot the flashlight is just you press up and it works. For some reason in my head, I thought he would switch to a flashlight. But this isn't obscure, so.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm spending too long.
It's fine. All right, off we go.
My B slots are all empty, because fuck support items. All you need is kill.
Have you, that reminds me, have you seen the Tom Cruise adaptation of that?
I did not see the Tom Cruise adaptation.
I forgot the name. Edge of Tomorrow?
Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow is correct.
I've heard it's actually pretty okay.
I heard that too.
Yeah, I just,
I wish they kept the title, All You Need Is Kill.
We could never have grand, like, amazing, overblown Japanese titles in Western media, sadly. Yakuza 7's coming out, right? That game's subtitle is The Whereabouts of Light and Darkness, or Light and Shadow, something like that. You know, it sounds like a big, like, Dragon Quest subtitle, because it's like a Dragon Quest inspired game. Yeah, that's right, Yakuza Dragon Quest.
They made the Dragon Quest thing. I remember I think they talk about that in one of the Yakuzas, right?
Arakure Quest.
Yeah.
In Yakuza 0? Yeah. The Dragon Quest 3 release. No. Wait, are you aware of anything about Yakuza 7? Have I talked about this?
No.
No?
Not to me.
Really? Oh, fuck. Are you aware of the old... Okay, alright. This could be real late, but you super missed, something. Okay. Well, you do know that Yakuza 0 and 6 were part of the 10th anniversary project, which is the end of Yakuza.
Yeah.
Or the end of the Kiryu line, because video game franchises don't end.
Yes, they never
successful.
If it makes money, it keeps going.
They just fizzle out, or the company folds for other reasons. Then usually it still doesn't end because the IP will be bought by someone who's like, I can make a buck off this, or who cared about it. All right, so you know the Kiryu line's over. I've talked a bit about Yakuza 6 because I just beat it recently. But you know nothing about Yakuza 7?
Not a thing.
Did you see the Yakuza April Fool's trailer from a while back?
No.
From last year?
No.
It is last year now. It's 2020.
It's 2020.
All right, so I guess I'll have to give you the whole story. And if people who don't know jack shit about Yakuza, maybe this will be the first you hear it, but it's old news now. All right. In April of last year, Ryoga Gotoku Studio, company that makes, well, the development studio in Sega that makes Yakuza, it's called Ryoga Gotoku, like a dragon. Which brings me back to my original point real quick. The Western title, official title right now for Yakuza 7 is Yakuza Like a Dragon. They're doing which game is it? It's Resident Evil Biohazard 7, right?
Yeah.
Or Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So it's Biohazard 7 Resident Evil in Japan, I think. So they finally kind of combined the names.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're doing sort of the same thing with Yakuza 7.
Okay.
So it's just Yakuza Like a Dragon. But the Japanese title is The Whereabouts of Light and Darkness, or The Whereabouts of Light and Shadow. Anyway, back in April, they showed off some gameplay footage of like, hey, look at the new Yakuza game, this thing that everyone assumed was not real, of someone playing a Yakuza-looking game. Well, not someone, just the game footage that had like a party with RPG menus and turn-based combat in like the Yakuza 6 engine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. And now that's real.
It's not a joke. That's Yakuza 7.
That's
Yakuza
tight.
7 is a Dragon Quest-inspired JRPG.
I love it. I'm totally on board.
A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are very happy. It's a huge turn. It's a new main characters, new setting. It's in Yokohama, not in Kabukicho. It's Kamurocho, whatever. I don't know what the city is in Yokohama. Is Yokohama a province?
Oh.
Pretty sure it's a province.
I
so I'm sure it's a
accidentally
city in...
put in some hollow points, though. Oops.
I should know these things, but I'm not as big a weeb as people think.
I guess my first shot is going to be real strong.
There's a bunch of gameplay footage out in Japan and class systems and like compilations and stuff done already.
Okay.
But yes, it is the combat in that is a turn-based RPG with a job/class system for the 4 characters.
I'm down for this.
And complete with magic casting and stuff.
Oh my god.
Because the main character, the magic casting is like still is usually through practical stuff, but you'll see big JRPG glowy sigils and stuff as your guy in the hobo class like grabs his bottle of booze and then blows fire across the screen.
Oh, I love this.
And the series has already always, even though it was like a action beat 'em up title, has always been more or less like a 60-hour RPG, like every game in the franchise.
Yeah.
In terms of its general progression and everything, just like modernized, very cinematic. But tons of side quests, tons of side content, leveling up. Even though it was sort of the spiritual successor to Shenmue, it was a very different game on its own still. I remember the first time I played Yakuza and being like, when I first got it, the very first one with the English dub, and it was like,
Yeah.
I got like 5 minutes into it.
With Mark Hamill.
No, I got like, yeah, that one. Mark Hamill's Majima. I got like 30 minutes into it and was like, this is a fucking RPG with beat 'em up stuff. Oh my god, this is like Kuha Kunio-kun, but it's not in high school. I'm like, I'm sold. Sold immediately. Super happy I got this.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you get the revolver here. I forgot. Nice. Do you get something to test it on right away? I feel
Probably.
like you fight a wave of... Yeah, that's right. You fight a wave of zombos. And maybe there's one of those big guys at the end.
But, guess
You have
what
plenty of ammo.
I'm not using...
Your Magnum immediately, yeah.
Yeah.
Or what I assume will be your Magnum stand-in, at least for Sam. So yeah, it is a... And they reference it by name, not Arakure Quest 3. It is a Dragon Quest game because the director of it He's a different guy than usual, and is a huge Dragon Quest fan. And the main character of Yakuza 7 is also a huge Dragon Quest fan. In fact, at the end of the original cinematic trailer, he says something to the akin of, we're gonna storm the castle and beat the bad guys and be the heroes, just like in Dragon Quest. At the end of the trailer. I'll have to show you it after this. So yeah, the whole game is, like, more RPG than it's ever been. Because it's got that combat style now. And it looks really ridiculous. Hey! He's done for sure.
Yep.
Haven't seen that in a while. Other tidbit I know about the game is one of the mini games will be kart racing, because it's in Yokohama.
Gotcha.
So go-kart racing, Yakuza kart racing is now a thing.
Tight.
I don't know if you'll be able to attack people like in popular kart racing games, but it is a mini game.
Keep hearing that sound.
Also, there's been new stuff announced that I haven't seen. There's been like a Majima and Saejima reveal trailer, so they will be in the game to some capacity.
That's what I was listening to.
Oh, it's the collectible. What's he wearing on his head? Is that a watering can or a night helmet?
It
or
looks like a little,
face?
like, Oogie Boogie head.
Yeah,
or something.
kinda.
I think it might. It's sewn, so.
It's like a sewn witch hat, but it's got little eyes on it, like it's creepy. Yeah. You trying to save a bullet?
I can't. I have to spend this hollow point.
Can't you just switch your magazines?
No, because there's a hollow point in the chamber.
Yeah, in the chamber, so it's gonna be one anyway.
I'm so sorry, little hollow point.
Well, now I'll remember that the squeakies, if you don't, are
434.
Oh, another locker secure somewhere.
Well, just have to use that on the next thing
Locker
we find.
Yeah. Still got the tense music.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me think a zombie got stuck on some geometry somewhere.
I saw 4
Or
in
is
the
hanging out.
cutscene and only fought 3.
No, maybe one's hanging out in the spawn room still.
I guess so.
Or got turned around.
So I dipped back in here to drop off this and this and this.
Now we finally have that valve.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna bring in that though, and
Yeah, you're gonna make some progress. You might want
this.
to hack something. A couple more bullets.
yeah. I'm actually going to keep.
What is that, a juice box?
It is a juice box, but if I remember correctly, I can add drugs to it to make it a real health item.
Ah. Put the additive in the juice.
Yeah.
Now you
And now
have
it can go in the
syringe.
inventory. I don't think it's healthy for me to squirt apple juice into my veins, but... Oh, wait, I need to
The
say...
additive did all the work. It's fine. It's gonna be just fine.
Did that save? Yeah, it did.
But yeah, back to my original point. We're missing out on a super cool subtitle because it's not Western enough. Marketing's like, nope, can't sell that.
Gotcha.
It's too long to put on a box in English.
So, I know the lights over these doors are green, but I don't think you can actually go through them. Yeah.
It's just like the Last Blade 2, whose full title is
Pretty sure there's a zombie somewhere.
Suki no Hana, I don't know, oh fuck. I'm sure I've told you this before. I don't know if I've mentioned it on camera. This is a title I love to bring, something I like to bring up to everyone. The Last Blade 2's full title is a haiku. It's not called The Last Blade 2 in Japan.
I actually like that it is a haiku. That's really cool. Because I don't know. I mean, you probably know, but if you didn't know, there's been a trend with light novels in the past, like 3 or 4 years, where they have like a sentence-long title.
Yes, I'm not too familiar with a lot of them, but I do know a lot of them.
The vast majority of them are dumb and suck. Like title, I mean. I'm not passing judgment on all the light novels. I mean, like, I don't really like the sentence long fucking title.
Yo, yeah, like even the ones, some of them are fully translated instead of getting an alternative title, like is it wrong to go into dungeons?
Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
And stuff like that, yeah. Some of them are really goofy ones. No,
some of them are literally the thesis of like the whole light novel.
Exactly.
As the title.
Hey man, you know what you're getting into when you find that Japanese Tumblr post. That is the origin.
There was one. There's actually one that I've been keeping up with updates right now because it's very new, and I don't know if it's any good, but it has one of those sentence-long titles. It's really dumb. It's something like failure frame or how I destroyed everything with my abnormal state skill or some shit like that. Like it's super dumb, but it's just like, did you know you were getting into a power fantasy light novel?
Yeah.
Just read the title and now you'll know.
Yeah, I know there's actually a bunch now that have like they didn't get alternative titles. Like there's the one about the mother who's better at the game than him or whatever. I forgot the full name.
I don't know.
It's like how to live in the thing when your mother is a twin sword wielding something motherfucker.
His mom's just a badass and he's going through like a normal life.
Oh God, what's it? I need to do research now.
He got isekai'd with his mom, but his mom is the hero, not him. So he's just like, whatever. Guess I live here now.
Oh, do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Is that a euphemism for her tits?
Maybe. There is a YouTube. I don't know if it's the same show. It looks like it based on what I'm seeing on the right in this thing. There is a all right. So there's a user on YouTube named Sid Snap. I've never watched any of her videos, but I assume it's a her. I don't know. But there is a 10-minute video called "Watching the MILF Isekai with My Mom." So
the MILF Isekai?
Possibly. Yes.
Okay. I figured out how this puzzle works now.
Yeah,
no.
Masato tries his hardest to show his prowess inside the game, flustered by the fact that his mother possesses much higher stats, thus she can easily defeat all opponents with her twin swords, leaving little room for him to act.
His mom is Kirito.
On their way, they befriend 3 girls who join their party as they take quests inside the game. Yep. Spoiler, maybe, I guess. I don't know. It's just in the basic plot, so I guess it's not really a spoiler, but sounds like a spoiler. Well, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. So, back to my original point. So this is common knowledge among big fighting game fans, like, who play, like, I mean, the kinds who, like, it's like, did a fighting game exist? I've played it. Yes, the game is called Bakumatsu Roman Tokubetsu Hen, Gekka no Kenshi Suki ni Sakuhana Shiri Yukuhana. So it's not even called, like, Romance of the Bakumatsu 2. It's Romance of the Bakumatsu Special, Swordsman of the Moonlight, On the Moon of Flower Blooming, A Petal Falling.
That sounds better, honestly, than the
Last Blade 2
sentence-long ones. Yeah.
Part of the Samurai.
Well, the Last Blade 2 is fine, because it's just, you know, the Last Blade 2, whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, it's not a thesis statement. It fits the theme of the game because, well, if you've ever seen it, which I may have shown you, believe it or not, Swery worked on it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't write it. He worked as an artist.
Oh,
He did
okay.
some sort of, I don't know if he did conceptual art or helped with the sprites or whatever, but he, I know Swery worked on, I'm not sure if he worked on the sequel, but he worked on Last Blade or Last Blade 2, one of them. It's one of the best Neo Geo fighting games outside of, like, Garou Mark of the Wolves. which I was talking about earlier off camera. And it's possibly my favorite Neo Geo fighting game. It's kind of hard. Waku Waku 7 and Goro are way up there. But it pleases me.
Gotcha.
Like, it's only...
Oh! Motherfucker. They put
It's
you right around the corner.
like Kenshin inspired. It's like heavy anime, but also heavy into its like theme of like a romanticized Bakumatsu period.
Gotcha.
So, you know, like End of the Samurai nonsense, but there's some mystical bullshit going on because it's a fighting game. So, like, even though it's a fighting game, like, a bunch of the stages, there's a ton of detail and animation. A bunch of the stages just have ambient noise instead of music. And then all the stages that do have music are, like, strong, emotive, and, like, powerful epic themes. Not, like, power epic, but, like, sad epic.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of strings and stuff. So, like, the whole, like, overblown, pretty haiku, sad theme, like, title is, very much intentional. Yeah, the mood is grimmer than its predecessor throughout the introduction of the game. Characters are colored slightly darker.
Jesus.
Cutscenes are made longer to emphasize the importance of the plot. Yeah. Characters are no longer equal, hosting greater differences of strengths and weaknesses than before. Yeah.
Okay. Everything's loaded. I'm doing good on shells. Alright. Yay, the paternity
I'm
ward.
wondering how far we could push these isekai light novel titles now. Like,
maybe it'll eventually extend to it's just the first paragraph is the title.
I'm just looking at some now that I've never heard of before. If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord.
Yeah.
In another world with my smartphone.
What a great power. Oh, I hear the guy taking a shit. Hey, buddy. Oh, what the? Oh, were you outside? Son of a bitch. Was this a health? It is a health. I'm just gonna use it.
So, to kill time, I am now going to generate some isekai light novel titles.
You should do this.
Alright. Emoto-chan writes a light novel, and she works for the NSA.
Okay.
Oh, this is one that sounds like one I would write. My stalker is a shitposter, while she is a Lovecraftian horror. This sounds like something we would workshop.
Yeah. That kind of sounds great.
Oh, a lot of these are not work safe. No. Okay. Ojo-sama still loves that mysterious transfer student, but at least my girlfriend is a CIA agent.
That sounds real.
Oh, man. Yeah, man, I'm just like...
Oh, this is it. Alright.
This... I'm sorry, this one broke me a little bit. This idol I like has an STD, but at least she was dare. And my secret daughter browses 2chan. Okay, I'm done.
Browses 2chan?
Yeah. Those aren't necessarily isekai light novel titles. Those are just, like, romance light novels. But... oh, god damn it. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Okay. Fucking crows. At least they were fake.
Yeah.
Leon's still traumatized from that one hallway. Here it is. The after images last a little too long.
Yeah.
Where it all started.